Hi there. Been a while. So I thought of making a minnow muddler. I'll be using a little bit different materials than usually. The hook is a Sawada long Ness streamer hook, size 6. And we'll start, of course, with adding some thread to the hook shank. That will be enough. Then, of course, we will need some wire to the bottom. I will use a Uni-French small cord. Attach the wire with the whole length of the hook shank. Make the body even. Leave it under. And then we will make a tail for the fly. Now this time the traditional recipe would involve using a turkey, but I thought of using materials that I have personally hunted or gotten from a friend that hunts. So here's a capercailie feather or a wood grouse, whatever you want to name it. It's a little bit darker than turkey, but I like the look of the feather much. There's a little bit of color difference. There's a little bit of white, black, brown. It's a really good looking feather. Try not to break the feathers. These kind of like grouse feathers may be quite sensitive sometimes. Check the length. It's okay. Grab the tail on the hook. Secure with a couple of turns and snip off the rest. Try to make the cut ends quite neat so that it won't create bulk to the body of the fly. I try to even out the thickness a little bit. Next we will be making the actual body for this fly. I'll be using Lagartun French tinsel flat golden tinsel. As per usual, I'm starting it from the head and moving forward to the back and returning. Start wrapping the tinsel. The first round isn't so critical, but when you return, you should leave no gaps. Make sure it goes all the way to the back, and now we'll start going back towards the head. Make it overlap just a little so it doesn't give you gaps where you would see the black thread under the body. And we will be making a muddler head to this fly, so leave little bit of space to the head for that. I think this is proper. Secure the tinsel. Snip off the rest, like so, and then we'll make the wire even spacing, even angle, and always finish it under the body. Now we have a tail and a body for the fly. Next, I have some white-tailed deer here. So, if you don't count the hook and the tinsel, everything I use for this fly has not been bought from a fly tying store. This is a white-tailed deer tail. There's a lot of white in it, but there's also a good brown hairs in it as well. It's kind of like a mix of black and brown. So first I'll make the belly for the fly, and I try to pick decent amount of the hair, decent condition from making the underbelly. This looks good. Get the fluff out. You can use a hair aligner, but I think there's sometimes a little aspect like I don't want everything to be too neat. Some flies are better if they look a little bit fuzzy. Turn the hairs back if it seems like they want to rotate on the body too much. This looks good. I'm okay with this. Couple of longer strands there. Next, I'll make an underwing with the same Same stuff. Here's a little bit larger piece of the same thing. There's some salt in it because of the drying. If you are a hunter and you want to use your own material, basically when you're skinning your deer or whatever you want to use for your fly tying, just try to get all of the fat out of the skin. Douse it with salt. Like a lot of salt. That it starts drying, and put it in the freezer for a while so that all the bugs or whatever you don't want ending on your household dies off. There's a good amount of white-tailed deer. Couple turns to secure it. And again, snip off. Pick out extra hair. It's looking good. Looking good. At this point, I want to make sure that the hair doesn't end rotating and spinning on it, so I'll just add a little bit of glue. These grouse feathers are not always so easy to tie. They are quite fragile, so you have to be really careful. They're very fragile. But that was a little bit too wide. So here's another try. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now it's good. Yes. Great. To be sure, I will again put some glue on it. This also helps a little bit with making the muddler head, so that the deer won't spin out too easily. So, I'm done with the capercailie and done with the white-tailed deer. Next, I will use Roe Deer. This is a little bit different. The hairs are finer. The color is much more even. This is back of the Roe Deer. In the skin feels quite different. So pick a decent bunch. The Roe Deer. Place them on. Make one round inside, a little bit, not too hard. Another round inside, third, and release. Good. Now pull everything back. You can add a couple of rounds in between, possibly. Pull everything back. There might be tools for this too. If you're making a larger muddlers, you can add more. But when the fly is kind of small like this, there's not much room to be used for it, so I try to make it on one go. Now I will make a knot. And tied it. Push the fibers back out of the way and make another knot. Great. Now you can take your line out. Now you should clean it up. Actually, curved these scissors might be a little bit better for this job. So it's easier to make a neat muddler head with slightly curved scissors. Start snipping out. Give it a good haircut. Looks quite neat. If you have not weighted the fly and you want it to sink better, it's a good idea to put a little bit of varnish to the muddler head so it blocks the hollow fibers, so it won't float as easily. Now this is a good looking muddler to my eye. These are very good all around streamers, and these can be used basically in all times of year to catch trout or kratom or whatever. So here's a little muddler for you. Thanks for watching.